Hello friends, Clayton Phillips here again from Woody's RV World in Leduc, Alberta, Canada. And we've got trailers arriving daily. Our purchasing team has been working extremely hard to replenish the shelves with wonderful RVs. We've really had to step outside the box a little bit and lean on some deep relationships that we've had with some of the manufacturers and people that we know in the RV industry to really be able to, again, replenish the shelves with industry-leading product and cutting-edge product and many wonderful, exciting things. And I can tell you, folks, we have done it again. We kind of lean back on our roots. We're known for doing a lot of volume buying, big purchases, getting some great discounts from the manufacturers, leveraging the many dealerships that we have in order to bring you, really clean, up-to-date, cutting-edge product, but at a fantastic price point. And hey, we have the Mallard, built by Heartland RV. Very excited to start landing these trailers in the province of Alberta. We're going to be carrying the Mallard in their top 5 best-selling floor plans. We've ordered like close to 90 of these things. Again, in five different floor plans, a variation of bunk model, non-bunk model, in that 22 feet up to 35-foot range. And we're super excited to be able to get you down to our dealerships here in Alberta to have a look at the all-new redefined Mallard. Heartland's worked really hard to really update the Mallard. The Mallard name, folks, if you're new to the industry or just starting to look, is an iconic name. Fleetwood RV of the past, when they used to build travel trailers many years ago, had the Mallard as one of their flagship products. So it's a name that's not foreign to the that's not foreign to the RV industry. It's iconic, but it's built by Heartland now, and super excited to be able to get into this product for you. Our 4 dealerships that are going to be carrying this product, just so you know, are going to be Calgary, Red Deer, Leduc, where we are, and our Edmonton location just north of us up on St. Albert Trail there. So if you want to come by, have a look at this wonderful product, we'd love to be able to show it to you. But we're going to go deep on the product as we always do with our videos. The Heartland, the Mallard by Heartland, folks, is a ruggedly built laminated trailer. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about why it's ruggedly built, or why I think it's ruggedly built. But right up front here, there's a lot of things that we always do the outside and go inside. So if you want to take that little red dot at the bottom of your screen and slide it over about halfway, that'll probably take you right up inside where you can see that floor plan. So this is the M26. This is a bunk model. The length on this is right at 32 feet and perfect for a half-ton truck. You've got a double bunk inside, super slide as well, huge amounts of storage, perfect for a family. And right up front here, I want to key in on some things. One, Heartland, they've really done a good job putting a front cap on it that's got some really good definition and design. It's got a very aerodynamic front end, so it's going to cut through the wind a little bit better as you're towing it down the road. But one of the things that a lot of manufacturers do is they hold back on the types of molds that they use to build their front caps. And on this particular product, you can see all of the definition and design that's made right into the mold of that front cap. And what that does is it gives it a fantastic look, but what it also does is it gives your front cap rigidity when it goes on, because when your front cap goes on your trailer, you want it to go on square. Very, very important, because your RV, as it's getting towed down the highway, it's flexing and it's stressing, okay? And if your front cap doesn't go on square, what can happen is over time, as your trailer flexes and stresses, that's where your corner moldings give way, sealant gives way, your transition molding where your front cap right up on top of the trailer here where your front cap meets the roof can start to pull away a little bit, and that's where you get moisture intrusion. You don't want that on your RV. So having a squarely built or squarely mounted front cap is very important for your trailer, and Heartland's ensuring that by putting the front cap on that they do. The other thing that they do is they fully automotive paint the front cap as well. It's not a gel coat front cap. It does have graphics on the front, but it is a painted front cap. So you're not going to see that fading and discoloration that really can affect the look of your trailer, make it look really, really old as the sun beats down on the front of your trailer after a few years. So, you know, again, Heartland's ensuring they're putting that product on that's really going to maintain the look of the trailer for a long time. The other thing they're doing, just from an aesthetics perspective, they do mount they got 13 feet of LED strip lighting on the front of the trailer. Really, really cool look when you're, you know, lighting up the front of your trailer at the campground, you know, at night. The other thing, the Mallard graphic right up there is glow in the dark. I haven't seen it in the dark, so I can't tell you how bright it is, but where it says Mallard right on that front cap apparently is glow in the dark. So I'm hoping that later on in the season, as it gets darker a little earlier up here in Alberta, we're going to be able to see that front graphic glow for all the people that choose to buy one. Obviously, they'll be able to see it sooner. Again, true to form for the RV industry, we're seeing out a lot of lightweight laminated trailers, folks. The 20-pound propane tanks, power front jack, which makes, you know, hooking and unhooking your trailer really, really nice. The other thing is right up front here, they do give you a battery disconnect switch. So between camping trips, if you know your batteries are fully charged, you can just turn that dial and it's going to kill the power and maintain the power inside your battery, which is nice. So cargo carrying capacity of this trailer, folks, is huge. You've got dual 4,400 pound axles on this trailer, which is a really nice upgrade. But your cargo carrying capacity right there is 2,492 pounds. That is big. All right, for a 32-foot bunk model travel trailer, you can pack a lot of gear in this trailer. Bring your water, go out bush camping, do some off-grid camping, all of those wonderful things. You can do it with this trailer because of that cargo carrying capacity, which is nice. The GVWR, the maximum the trailer can weigh, is 8,600 pounds, and the dry hitch weight of the trailer is 641 pounds. So ideal for the half ton. Of course, folks, I always say in the videos, you know, half ton towable with the right half ton. Not all half ton trucks can pull the same. So know your specifications, know your payload capacities, all of those things. Really cool touch. I think this was something that was done up real easily by Chris Hahai, the general manager of the Mallard division at Heartland. Little shout out to you there, Chris. We've got s'more storage on this trailer. And what that is just a cool little box that they mount here on the top side of your storage compartment. There's a little latch that holds it up. But this little thing is good for, you know, holding all your weenie roasting forks, your marshmallow forks for doing s'mores. That's why they call it s'more storage. So, but one of the things I want to point out to this, you know, LED lighting on both sides of the compartment. I'll show you a little better vantage point on the other side as we show it, because that opening is a little bit bigger. Now on the Mallard, folks, they do upgrade. You're not getting the manual scissor jacks. They are giving you the full electric stabilizer jacks. These puppies, they go down, work really, really easy. Push of a button. You don't need a crank handle. You know, you don't need a drill to put them down. You can see that one leg's going, and what happens is the one side touches and then the other one catches up. And then, so if you're camping on uneven ground, what will happen is one leg will touch, the other one will go down and touch, and then they push together. So it actually works pretty good from that side of it. Oh, we're going to push down. There we go. Beautiful. So real nice stable stance there for, you know, camping and that sort of thing. Push button, goes down really, really easy. So, and all of the Mallards we have coming have that feature. You've got a 6-gallon gas electric hot water heater on this trailer as well, folks. So with both gas and electric on at the same time, I believe it's 17.8 gallons quick recovery per hour, of course. Coming around the back side of the trailer here, again, one of the things I really like on the Mallard is the look. And once we get around to the other side, I'll show you those graphics again. But right here at the rear of the trailer, it's nice. You got your spare tire. They do give you the outside shower. It's not just a spray port for cold water, but they do give you the outside shower for hot and cold. You know, we do a lot of camping. We're going to the beach. The little guy, he comes back covered in sand and dirt. You know, rather than taking all that gear inside, I can literally shower him off right here at the back of the trailer really, really easy. It's at a nice height, and you don't have to blast them with cold water to get it off before you get them in dry clothes. So, or her. Would work really, really good for the type of camping that we do. Again, this trailer is pre-prepped for rear vision camera, so you can buy that camera system right in our parts department here at Woody's RV World, any one of our locations. Very easy to put on. It's literally a ladder, couple of screws, USB connection, and that camera will read Bluetooth wirelessly style to the monitor that you'd mount to the inside of your vehicle. So real slick system. Now, as we round the back, again, I really like the look of the new Mallard, folks. Very linear graphic, very, modern contemporary design. You'll see on the inside. Now, this particular one does have the outdoor kitchen on it. Does have the pull-out range, the little bar fridge, but also the sink as well. That sink will drain right into your gray tank, which is nice. It's not just to a pipe up underneath the trailer, which is nice. So, when you're doing your dishes, it will drain into your gray tank, and then you can, when you go to dump your tanks after your camping trip, it'll all flush out right in the same spot. But again, outdoor kitchen, very, very popular. If you're outside enjoying the campfire and the little ones are inside going to sleep, you're not having to go inside the trailer to grab beverages from the fridge and that sort of thing. So beautiful setup here. Again, full big power awning on this one, fully adjustable. Each arm is adjustable, so you can give yourself more shade coverage if the sun is dropping down a little bit, or if it's starting to rain, you can just simply pull down on this one arm right here. I'll show you, and divert the water off the side of the awning here if you want to go that side, or you could lower this end down here and send the water on that side. So real nice system on the Mallard. All right, running gear, very, very important on your trailer. They're using the Dexter towing system on all the Mallards. North American made, brand reputable, very, very good products, supported by a wonderful warranty. 5-year warranty on your axles. You've got a never adjust brake, and then the Easy Lube hub. The thing I like about the Easy Lube hub, folks, is that you can jack this side of the trailer up in the air, and you can literally, with a grease gun, cycle new grease in as the old grease gets cycled out around the end of the grease gun as you're spinning your tire. I'm totally simplifying it, but it is actually quite simple to do a wheel bearing repack on these trailers. So you can literally save yourself hundreds of dollars and do it yourself right in your driveway. So, after a year or two, we recommend, depending on mileage, those sorts of things, to repack your wheel bearings. Here, you don't even have to take the tire off to do it. Very, very nice system. Now, on the Mallard, they put on their wide track suspension system. Every driver that's dropped these off, I always ask the drivers, how did it tow? Did you like how it towed? And every driver that's dropped these off so far has loved the towability of it. One of the things that really helps with the stability of this trailer is that they do separate the axles apart. So if you do get into that heavy crosswind, that sort of thing, it gets quite windy up here in Alberta on the prairies. You're traveling down the highway, down the QE2 or what have you, which is the major artery through right up north-south in Alberta. And you get that wind whipping off the highway. The trailer's going to stay a little more stable for you, which I know a lot of people will like. So 3-year limited structural warranty. Again, one of the manufacturers that's really come out with that 3-year structural warranty. So really standing behind their products. Fold in and out step. This step does fold up right inside the trailer. Creates a really nice stable platform. The foot plates come out a little bit farther. They're a little wider, a little deeper. Makes it a lot easier for the little ones, the older people, to get in and out of the trailer. If you're carrying, some items in your hand, that sort of thing, you've got, a real nice stable platform to enter and exit the trailer. So this one does have the Yeti sidewall construction. That's what they've tagged it. And so that's part of that robust, rugged construction that I was talking about or mentioned earlier in the video. One of the things that Heartland has done is most lightweight laminated trailers in the industry, and I wouldn't even consider this a lightweight trailer, but they're putting a 2-inch thick sidewall on it. A lot of trailers, most in the industry, folks, you're going to find 1-inch laminated fiberglass sidewalls, which are real thin. Typically only see that on the smaller, 7-foot wides, 6.5 foot, 7.5 foot wide trailers, or 1.5 inch thick walls. Very, very common. That's probably the most commonly used thickness of sidewall for this, for this type of product. in the industry. Heartland, they're putting a 2-inch thick wall, so it's the same sidewall thickness that our $70,000 Reflection has on it. So ruggedly built, that's what I mean. Thicker sidewalls, thicker aluminum tubing. You do get the heavier R value on this product as well, so you do get that R9. So if you're into that colder weather camping, you can do it, no problem. Fully enclosed underbelly. I learned today from our rep Cody Sears, interesting, you don't typically see this, is a dual duct system where they force the heat down off your 30,000 BTU furnace down into that holding tank cavity. I thought that was kind of interesting. Most products are doing just a single duct, or if you're seeing a trailer with heat ducts mounted in the floor, it's usually radiant heat. For up here in Canada, that really doesn't do much to heat your tanks, but hey, they can say you got heated tanks, I guess. The storage, so this is the vantage point I wanted to show you. This, folks, I gotta say, probably has the largest storage compartment in the industry in a travel trailer. I can't think of anything bigger at the moment, or that I've seen. You're 67.5 cubic feet of pass-through storage. So you can see we've got that s'more storage tray drop down that does latch to the upper part of the pass-through storage compartment. But how they achieve this great big storage compartment is they just build the bed base out a little further towards the inside of the trailer, and then they radius the front wall. So you've got a ton of pass-through storage in this trailer. I like the anchors that they've got, the little mounts for your crank handles and such. One thing that's unique to this product that for us up here in Canada is kind of a nice thing. Most storage compartments in travel trailers are not heated. Okay, so usually your bed is just sitting on a wood panel. With this particular product, the roof of your slide right here, okay, is fully laminated, insulated, and aluminum framed, just like your sidewall. So yeah, you got a 2-inch thick bed platform that your bed sits on. So your bed's basically sitting on an insulated panel, which in theory will, keep your bedroom a little bit warmer. You're not maybe going to get the chills if you are doing that early season camping or heading into October, end of October type camping. This will be a cooler area because it's not a heated compartment, but you're going to be cooler laying in your bed while you're sleeping at night. So a little bit warmer anyway. So kind of a cool thing. Plus, structurally sound, very, very strong. Again, LED lighting there. Beautiful setup. So we're going to jump up inside the trailer here, folks. One thing we talk about floor plan, over the years, I teach the sales guys, usually the #1 reason why anybody buys a specific trailer is floor plan's usually #1. And this is a bunk model. And, we've been selling a lot of bunk models where the entry door comes in right at the foot of the bunk beds. So you can just imagine your kitchen's all slid down towards your bedroom, and your entrance door comes in right, and you got more open bunks, going towards the wall of the trailer. And then your entrance door is right where the pantry is. And so we've get a lot of call from mums, and dads where they got little ones, and, they don't necessarily want that entrance door, because I'll tell you, when you open an entrance door, it makes some clicking and clacking sounds, and sometimes if it's a little windy, the wind might grab the door and make it bang or whatever. A lot of people have been calling to have the entrance door further away from the bunks. So if you have children that are lighter sleepers or just smaller and you just want to keep them a little bit more removed, you can do it in this floor plan. The other really cool thing that I like about this trailer is, unlike where you've got a lot of trailers we've seen where you've got a light switch right at your front door, which will activate all of the main living room lights on one switch. You have that on this trailer. I'll just show you. See how they all go off? Okay. But what's neat about it is that each light has its own switch. So if your children, again, are used to sleeping in more darker, quieter areas, you can do that where literally you isolate every light closer to the bunks, right? So if you put the children to bed, all you need to have is your front lights on, and you can even isolate it all down to one light. So you're not going to have to worry about somebody walking in your trailer and flipping the light on and brightening up the whole trailer while the kids are sleeping and they get woken up. I thought that was pretty cool. I got 3 kids at home myself, and being an RVer for many, many years now, those are just some of the experiences that we've had to go through when it comes to camping. you know, kids getting woken up because a light gets turned on or a door gets slammed or whatever. So a couple of cool floor plan items on this trailer that I really, really like. Again, we're talking about bunks, so we might as well just go right to the back. These are a double over double bunk, so you can sleep two people in these beds individually or one big person. So as the kids get a little bit bigger, they'll be able to grow into the beds. Your upper bunk has a 200-pound capacity. Your lower bunk, they rate it for 300 pounds. It'd probably go a little bit heavier, but that's the sticker that they put on it. Of course, being 32 feet, your bathroom is right here at the back of the trailer. One of the things that they've added is a great big monster window to the bathroom, which I really like. Makes it nice and bright, wide open. The other thing that they've done is they've actually given you a tub. It seems a trend in the industry. A lot of trailers, it's easy for manufacturers to buy one shower enclosure than do two. It's cheaper, there's less part numbers, it doesn't confuse the assembly line, all those things. You can give the story however you want. But on this one, bunk model, they're giving you the bathtub. So for little ones, mom or dad can sit on the side right here where the toilet is, make the bath for the little ones, clean them all up, and then get them ready for bed. So real nice system on this particular one. Here, of course, shower curtain, no heat ducts on the floor to worry about if you do spill some water out of the tub. It's not going to go down into your heat ducts like in some trailers. You do get a foot flush toilet here, and the way the bathroom's positioned is you got lots of room around the toilet to be comfortable while you're doing your business. It's a very real thing. We talk about it sometimes. You can a little uncomfortable talking about it, but it's a real thing. So I'm standing in the shower right now. I'm over 6 feet tall with shoes on, and there's still a solid 6 inches above my head to that skylight. So lots of elbow room to move around in the shower in this trailer. Again, you got your lots of space around your sink, your vanity, swing door. Yeah, real nice, well-lit bathroom. So seating arrangement, so you do have the super slide in this trailer. Very large windows, very well lit. The dinette will fold down into a bed. The things, a couple key features on the dinette here, of course, you do have the reversible cushions. So here we've got the lighter on the facing on the backrest. You can spin it around if you want the dark showing, and just to protect the lighter color, you can kind of stylize the inside of your trailer, which is cool. This table is multi-purpose, so you've got 2 full legs. But one thing that Heartland has done is that they actually mount the table right to the wall. So you'll see under there that the table is mounted to the wall. Like I'm shaking it and it's super solid. So, you're not have to worry about the table coming down on you, that sort of thing in transport. If you want to take the table outside, you've got the legs to do so. You're not just limited to plugs with legs underneath, and that's where your table stays and you can't use it for anything else. So a multi-purpose table, which is cool. Storage underneath, you got the 110 plug under there. Of course, you've got your HideaBed. This does make out into a bed. It's a very comfortable sofa. In fact, I sat on it, one of the first ones that showed up, and you can get your lean on pretty good in this trailer, which is really nice. If you didn't ever need to make this into a bed, I thought this was cool. I threw out the idea to the guys. Right underneath here, this is what you pull out to make it into a bed. So you've got your cushion that gets stored in here, which helps make it into a bed. But if you never needed to make it into a bed, you literally can take this cushion right out, and your son or daughter or children have a toy box right here in the living area of your trailer. So I thought that was cool. Real nice design. It's a new style sofa. I've never seen one like this before, and seems to work pretty good. It just slides right in and away you go. The other thing that you've got on this trailer that I like is you've got a night light. So with the children, of course, you can turn off the lights in the top of the slide by one switch, but if you'll see right here on the slide casing, you've got LED accent lighting in behind your slide casing. So that would make for a really nice night light. We always use a night light in our trailer. That's usually the range hood. It can be kind of bright depending on the trailer you've got, but having that kind of that ambient lighting or indirect lighting is kind of a nice touch. So Spinning around here into your kitchen area, you do get a really nice convertible, what I would call convertible or adjustable pantry. So really big pantry space. They do put the hanger rod up top there, so if you wanted to take a shelf or two out to be able to hang jackets and that sort of thing, you can do it in this particular model, which is nice. Talk about the doors, the cabinet doors. This is a solid wood door. It's a stained door. It's just stained lighter. But it's not an MDF wrapped in paper door that you can see in a lot of trailers nowadays. This is a solid wood mortise and tenon, very, very nice cabinet door, which is nice. All lumber core cabinetry screwed together, put together, again, part of that ruggedly built thing that I mentioned earlier. 8 cubic foot gas electric refrigerator on this model. This has the doodle station, all of the Mallards do. So literally the paneling on your fridge is a chalkboard. So for the little ones, if you want to write a note on there, they want to write in doodle right on the fridge, it's literally a chalkboard, which the kids can have fun with. So, and like I mentioned earlier, no heat ducts in the floor, so you don't have to worry about the dirt, the debris, the dog food, the dog hair going down into the floor. In theory, you have a one-piece floor. How they achieve that is that there are seams in the floor, but they use a 5/8 tongue and groove plywood. So 8 foot long sheet of plywood runs side to side every 4 feet. You do have a seam, but it's tongue and groove. So they lock that together and then they mount that floor down. So like very, very strong floor, and they do use a marine grade plywood. So it's a little more impervious to moisture intrusion and those sorts of things. So here in the kitchen, you've got a couple of drawers here on the end, storage underneath the sink, and of course the big basin, single basin sink with pull down faucet right there, which is cool. Tons of counter space. I was saying to one of my sales guys, I was like, hey, you know what? If you've got a larger family or hosting more people, you could actually get a couple of stools right here and put them on the end and be able to seat people right on the end of the kitchen countertop. So lots of flexibility with the floor plan. Storage up top. Your entertainment system, of course, yes, you do see a fireplace in this trailer, which is real slick. Again, if you're in a warmer climate where you're camping through summer and you don't necessarily need to turn the furnace on, but you just want to warm it up a little bit in the living area, that's a 5,000 BTU heater right there. So if you're able to plug into, we'd hope you'd be able to get 30 amp service. I believe you can run it off a 15 amp plug if you really wanted to. With the other things running inside the trailer, it all just depends on the amount of power you're running. But there is a high and low setting right on that heat fan in behind there. So that will help warm up the area without having the blower turn on for your furnace, which can be a bit noisy sometimes. Spot, you can hold up to a 55-inch television on this particular model. So depending on what size you'd like to go with, you've got wide open depending on what your preferences are. We can mount that in there for you. And then you've got hidden storage. So really cool spot. You can tuck your remotes out of the way or anything else you kind of want to just tuck away. So master bedroom in this particular model, this is the case for all the Mallards. Standard, they do come with a king size bed. So this is 72 inches wide by 80 inches long. All right. Now they're smart. The base that extends beyond the storage compartment box is designed also to hold a queen size bed. It's inset a little bit. So if you don't want a king size bed and you want to free up a little bit more space, that would be the one argument to a king size bed, is you don't get as much walk space around the bed. I'll be honest on that. But if you're okay sleeping in a residential queen size bed, and you'll be able to, we could easily swap out the mattress for you, and we don't have to do anything with the bed base. The bed base is perfectly equipped to be able to handle a queen size bed. So, and the nice thing is that this is 80 inches long. So if we do put a queen bed in, your queen bed's 80 inches long as well. You're not giving up or losing any more space around the bed. So you do have storage underneath the bed. There's a box right here that you can put, you just lift up the bed. There's a storage panel there. Put your dirty laundry down there, that sort of thing. And then you've got a spot where you could put some wicker baskets or plastic tubs or what have you. Just slide them in there. They've got a little face plate there to be able to prevent those baskets and that sort of thing from sliding out. But really unique storage solution there for you. I thought was kind of cool. USB connection here right at your bed, both on each side have that, as well as a 110 plug. So if you got a CPAP machine, you just want to charge your cell phone, that sort of thing, you could definitely do it. So One thing to note is the way they've designed that front cap really gives you a lot of upper storage. Like that's a very deep storage compartment, so it's not a very shallow compartment that you see in some products, which make it a lot harder to access. This, you've got a really nice deep storage compartment. You can put a lot of gear in there, and again, that front cap achieves that for you. You do have AC ducts up in your bedroom. Believe it or not, there are some trailers out there, folks, that they don't put AC ducts in your bedroom. So with the doors closed off, you'd be a little warmer in your bedroom than you would be in the living area. In this trailer, you don't have to worry about that. So, solid wood pocket doors. Lots of things going on here. We've broached the 30-minute threshold. You know me, if you've watched a lot of the videos I've shot, folks, I can talk. A couple other things I didn't mention. Full walk-on roof on this trailer, okay? There is no ladder on the back, but they do give you the ability to walk on the roof to be able to service it as well. Just one more note there, or item to talk about on the all-new to Woody's RV World in Alberta, Canada, Mallard by Heartland RV. We'd love to invite you down to our dealership. We've got 5 models of this product to be able to show you some immense value to get you out camping and to have fun and create memories. My name's Clayton Phillips. I'm with Woody's RV World, and love to invite you down to any one of our dealerships here in Alberta carrying the all-new Mallard. Thanks for your time. Take care, be safe, and happy camping.